back to Books in Amberland. I hope you had a good summer. This will be my July wrap-up of everything I've read in July. And I did have a lot of time to read, like I've said before, because my kiddos were gone for a little bit and I was only down to one class. And just to reiterate, I did finish these in July. Ready Player 2. I won't talk about too much. You can see my last video on my 24-hour readathon for a review on this one. And then also I finally finished The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. So those reviews will also be on my Goodreads, which will be linked below. And now, finally, besides those two books, I also rented or checked this one out from the library. It is Home by Toni Morrison. And I really wanted just a good short book to read that wasn't manga, because a lot of this on my list for July was manga. And so this book was really good. I gave it 5 stars. And it's about a guy, Frank Money, who joined the army to escape his little hometown of Lotus. And it's just his like growing up, he was just taking care of his sister. Sorry, my dog sneezed. And so when he comes back from the army, he finds out that his sister is ill. So it's really their trials and tribulations on growing up in the 1950s America, where segregation was still quite a thing. So yeah, definitely check this out if you want a good read. Like I said, it's pretty short. There's 17 chapters, maybe a little over 200 pages. No, actually 145, so a little less than 200 pages. But I would definitely recommend this. It's quite good, I thought. And then the other one I finished, and I don't have the physical copy because I lent it to my stepmom, was The Beautiful Ones. And this was really good. I really enjoyed this kind of love triangle almost, with some magical realism in it, and it's a really good story. So yeah, that's The Beautiful Ones by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. And then the manga I read, which is really, it was a lot for me, having never really read it before, and they're pretty easy reads, but I was just in love with a lot of the illustrations. And my youngest daughter is really into Asian culture and whatnot, so we thought we'd try some Japanese literature. So the first one I started with was Sailor Moon, and it was really cute. I remember watching, I think it was like in high school, the actual cartoons of those, and I thought the book was really good. However, I might just read a couple more volumes. I rated those a 4 out of 5. They were good, but I think I just wanted a little bit more entertainment. So I decided to pick up Beastars. So I got volume 1 and volume 2, and I rated these 5 stars. Like, these were such good stories. I really love the personification of the humans from animals, and I fell in love with Legoshi, which is the wolf, and he's the main character in book 1 and 2. I don't know if the characters are going to change, but we'll see if the focus is going to go off Legoshi to another character. And then the second one did focus a little bit more on Lewis, and I'd have to say, although these are manga and they have the animation and illustrations in it, this one probably is not safe for younger kids because it does have some sexualization in it. So I would probably, Ryan said hi, I would probably rate these a little older than probably elementary or even intermediate, maybe junior high or high school and up, just because there is a sexualization in the second book. And then in the first book, there's murder. So keep that in mind when checking out books for your children in manga. Just because they have cartoons on them doesn't mean they're appropriate for all age levels. And then the second one, which I adored, was Komi Can't Communicate. And because I'm going to school for special education, and the fact that this focuses on Komi, who has a communication disorder, it was really enjoyable because it got to see the story of a girl in high school who, although everybody thinks that she's really like a princess and stuff like that, and they think that she's high and mighty, she's really not. She doesn't talk to anybody because she doesn't know how to talk to people. And there's different disorders in this book, and it really tells her story. And there, I believe, is multiple volumes of this as well, so I'm definitely going to check out volume 2. I did give this a 4 out of 5 stars, probably 4.5, I want to say. But Goodreads doesn't do half, so you have to kind of leave that in the comments. But yeah, so wrapping up July, I read 4 novels, and then 4 mangas. And then I think in August, I'm gonna have to slow down the reading just a little bit because I do go back to school full time and I start my practicum in the classrooms. So I'll have class Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays in the evening, and then I'll be in the school setting during the day, during the week. I also, I don't know where it went, but I have, oh, here it is. Another book I want to start in August, and it is the ACOTAR series. So this is the first one, A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. And there's a lot of hype surrounding this book and this series. So I really want to see what all the hype is about. Hopefully it's really good. We'll see. But yeah, that's just been my reading in July. Like I said, August will really slow down in reading because I'm going to really be busy. But other than that, it was a good month full of time and family and reading and yeah, adventures. But yeah, we'll talk to you soon and hopefully you read a good book. Bye.